right. So, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another Saturday here at Eight Letters Bookstore and Publishing. I'm your book curator, Cindy Wong, and today we're going to launch two books as usual. So, we missed last week's book talk because we've been so busy preparing for the Eight Letters Lit Fest that you have to mark your calendars. So it's going to be around April 14, 15, 16, that weekend. Mark your calendars. You have to register so you'll get the first dibs. Okay. There will be plenty of books. Okay. We're going to launch plenty of books at that time. So if you're following me on my social media or I think on Facebook, if you're following me, you'll find that I've been posting daily with my daily recommendation. So there you have it. All right. So wow, we have a lot of people watching us right now. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, we're going to launch two books for today. So these two books are actually under the Good Street, which is an imprint of eight letters focusing on nonfiction books. So feel free to submit your manuscripts if you're an author, and if you're into self-help books, if you're into reading personal essays, I will definitely recommend that you check out our online catalog. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to, well, introduce you to the first author that we have for today. Okay, so we have two. As you can see here in my screen, the title of the book is From Rock Bottom to Becoming a Warrior. Wow. Okay, so this book was written by Novie Ada B Urbis. So she's 34 years old. She's from San Juan, Ilocos Sur. She's an assistant professor at the University of Northern Philippines in Bigan City. She earned her degree, Doctor of Philosophy in Linguistics at the Mariano Marcos State University of Batac City, where she dealt with psychology, sociology, and philosophy of language as her core subjects. So she's the person to go to if you have any questions with regards to these subjects. And also, well, we'll talk about her book later on, so that's a different subject altogether. Okay, so she also has a Master of Arts in Teaching English in UNP. She authored a research titled Linguistic Fillers, University Teachers' Experience, published in Asian Journal of Education and Human Development. She's also the main author of a research titled Politeness Strategies in Online Classroom Chats. She has been teaching in languages and humanities for 14 years now. Well, that's a lot of experience. Okay, so without further ado, let me introduce you to Miss Ada. Hi, Miss Ada.
Hello po. Wait
Hello.
lang po.
Okay. Ayan. So, it happens. Ako din, kanina yung ano ko, list ko, kanina rin nagugulit dito, kaya ang haba ng countdown. So, yeah, no worries, Miss Ada. So,
Okay, wait lang po.
yan,
I'm sorry.
it happens.
Hindi ko na linap ko kanina pero
Ganun po talaga. So,
so,
yeah, so,
hello everyone
ayan.
po. Hello everybody. Yes.
Okay, so now, today, okay, I'm going to show on our screen the book that we've all been waiting for, From Rock Bottom to Becoming a Warrior, A Journey to Healing and Recovery. Wow. So, Miss Ada, how did you come up with this book?
Actually, ma'am, I just received how do you call this? A text message last night that she was
Mm-hmm.
reminding me, a student actually, a former student, she was reminding me that October 7, 2022, I told her that I was already planning to write a book. And that's 5 months ago. And now I am already having this book, and now I'm publishing it already. And how I was able to come up with this one, I actually hospitalized one of the days in October. And from then on, I was already experiencing rock bottom. And I actually, it came to me that I wanted to write a book. And then in my 2 week sick leave, I started writing a book. And I actually spent less than 3 weeks in coming up with the book. And it's just a flow of thought. I did not edit it while writing. So it's just a flow of thought. For example, I would write this day and then continue the next day and then the other week and then 2 days, 2 days. And then until such time that I completed the book. And I am so happy that the last week of November, I think, I started it October 27 eh, and then the last week of November, I was already, before my birthday, November 29, I already have the book and I already handed it to some editors. And that is how I made the book, ma'am.
Wow, wow, what a journey po, Miss Ada. So, I'm reading here yung table of contents nyo, and it shows
Yes po,
here
yes po.
na it's covering quite a lot of topics. Like, chapter 1 is about curse
Yes
or
po.
blessing. Chapter 2 is about confidence. Then there's trust issues and how you stand up. Um,
Yes.
how I cannot imagine paano niyo nasulat yon lahat ng yon while you are at the very rock bottom. Is it like therapeutic for you at that time? You think na
Um,
okay, this book needs to be written.
Okay, actually po, when I was in the hospital October, the last week of October, I was really very down and I was feeling all the negative emotions. And then I actually thought of yoga. I thought of yoga and I tried to contact a yoga healer. And then I was able to meet Ma'am Joanna Medina and I actually had a Reiki healing. I had a Reiki healing, and then when it was the end of the Reiki healing, she told me actually, Ma'am Joanna Medina told me that I should use my voice to share my story because she said that my story could be something that could inspire other people. And so from then on, I started writing that and deciding that curse and blessing and trust issues and confidence, it was all a flow of thought because those are the things that I was feeling at that moment that I was writing it. So it's just actually a flow of thought.
Okay, so Miss Ada, do you think na have you always wanted to be a writer? Kasi I mean, why write the book or why publish the book? That's the question. Why publish it? Like, pwede naman na, you could
Mm-mm.
have wrote it
Mm.
and then not publish it. But bakit kailangan sa tingin mo
Mm-mm.
mabasa ng
Uh-huh.
ibang tao itong libro na to?
Actually, I like that question, Mom Cindy. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I have lots of dreams in life. When I was a kid, I told myself that I'll be a teacher, and then I became a teacher. And then I could remember sharply that I wrote somewhere in one of the articles I wrote way back in high school or elementary that I wanted to be a book author. And then so it came to this point. It was not actually planned that I would publish one, but it just all, I think the universe conspired that I would be able to publish a book. And with the question that I could have written it without publishing it. But I know that everyone has a story to tell, and this is my story. And I think my story is powerful and it could inspire even just one person. And I will already be happy if there would be one person who would be moved by the words in my book.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Ma'am?
That's a good and then that's a valid reason for Miss
Mm-mm.
Aida. Um,
Yes,
Kasi,
ma'am.
yeah, and then I think it really takes a lot of courage to publish a book, to ask
Uh-uh.
people na, okay,
Yes.
hey, hear me out. I have something to tell you guys. Pero it's good that, you push
Yeah.
through with that journey. So, Miss Ada, well, habang nandito yung mga audience natin, mga nanonood, I also want to put
Ay,
in the link here from rock bottom to becoming a warrior. It's only 260 pesos. Kung hindi pa kayo nakakakuha ng
yes.
coffee, please go to our 8 letters bookstore link. Nasa Shopee na rin yan. Okay, ayan. So, okay, let's continue. Sorry, yung konting advertisement lang. Okay. So, Miss Ada,
Yes.
was there a struggle? Kasi sabi mo, nag-flow lang lahat ng ideas, no, while you were
Yes,
in the
yes po.
hospital, ganyan. Ano ba, like, did it ever come to you na, ay nako, stop na nga ako, ba't ko ba to kino-continue? Ba't ko ba to, well, you did mention that the universe conspired, pero was there a time na parang gusto mo na lang mag-give up, like, it's not worth it? O nag-flow lang yung ideas?
Ah. No, actually, just all a flow of thought because I wrote it during my 2 week sick leave. So I
Mm-mm.
started actually. I was hospitalized last week of October, maybe
Mm-mm.
October 24, 25, 26, and then I started writing it when I got out from the hospital. It's October 27, and I started it. It's just a flow of thought. I did not plan how I would start it. I did not plan how to continue it. I just wrote whatever was in my mind. So it's just a flow of thought. And never did I did any editing at the phase of writing it. So I let actually my editors edit it. Yeah.
Okay, so,
So
mhm.
and to add mom, I was
Mm.
actually amazed because in the past I was already claiming that I couldn't write and complete a book anymore or an article anymore because I was really hard articulating my words and completing article because I was already convinced with the idea that my complex partial seizure has affected my memory and the way I process things. So I cannot. So that was the idea that haunted me. And then I believed so much in that. But then during my transition period, I was able to get away with that limiting belief, and then that I was able to really pull myself up and then write my own book.
So, Miss Ada, who should read the book? Sino yung mga dapat magbasa nito?
Um,
Ayan.
um,
Yeah, go ahead.
so I think this is for everyone who especially this for everyone, but most especially for those who have been overthinking, who have been struggling so much, who are not able to get out from the pitfall where they've been stuck, those who are constantly dragged by problems, those who cannot seem to pull themselves up from that rock bottom where they are, those who are problematic, those who are always ano ba yun, yung nag-doubt sa kanilang mga sarili, those who are always negating their thoughts, who are always doubting themselves, I think this is for you.
Ayan, medyo marami. Pero let's try to pick po one.
Mm-mm-mm.
Paano po yung bigyan natin sila ng patikim ng inyong advice. So, for example, if
Mm-mm.
piliin
Mm-mm.
natin yung, how about yung tao na nasa doubting stage na parang he or she is doubting themselves. Mayroon po ba kayong like may advice, like first or second step, or like first steps na dapat gawin pag dumating ka sa punto na yun ng buhay mo na, you're doubting yourself? Ano ba yung dapat nating gawin?
Again po?
Ayan po. Ayan.
Sorry, nag-ano lang po,
Oo.
naglag. Sorry.
Oo. Bali po,
Sorry.
I'm just going to pick one of the people that you mentioned na dapat magbasa ng book. Gusto ko silang bigyan ng patikim. So, what if I am in that stage of my life that I am doubting myself? What should I do? What would you recommend? Something na coming from the book. Kasi bibigyan natin sila ng patikim.
Mm. Would I be reading from the book, ma'am?
Sige po, sige po. Kung doon po manggagaling yung advice niyo.
Uh,
No problem. Apo. Yeah. You may read an excerpt so para marinig din natin kung ano yung mga tipo ng content
Hindi ko
nakakapaloob dito sa book.
trust issues. Hindi ko anyway, I couldn't seem
Mm.
to get into the highlighted parts. But
Mm-mm.
to those who are doubting themselves, I think it just starts with ourselves, the trust
Mm-mm.
within ourselves.
Mm.
I think we doubt ourselves because we don't have any trust with ourselves. And actually, it is affected by our trust with other people and trust with ourselves. And if we don't trust ourselves, we begin to start doubting other people. So, if we start doubting ourselves, we cannot start giving our trust to other people, and that is parang nagba-bounce back yung process. Pag hindi mo trinas yung sarili mo, hindi mo itatrust yung ibang tao, and then the more na hindi mo trinatrust yung mga ibang tao, the more na nagba-bounce back yung feeling mo, and the more that negative emotions will become as a fireball in you that will disrupt your relationship with yourself and the relationship with other people. So lahat na po yun conspire to destroy your mentality, your viewpoint, and lahat po it will drag you down.
Mm-mm. Okay, so Miss Ada, so paano po kaya na kung nandun ka sa stage na, 'di ba? You don't trust other people, you're not trusting yourself. Tas yun na nga nagba-bounce back. What would you recommend na pwede naming gawin para maiwasan yun in the future? Kasi naku, mahirap talaga tong trust issues. Parang napagdaanan ko
Oo.
rin to na
Mm-mm.
parang I was very young at that time na parang hindi ko ata to kaya. Hindi, anong dapat kong gawin
Mm-mm.
to boost that confidence in myself?
So, wait lang po. Titignan ko
Mm-mm.
yung ano dito. So, ang sabi ko dito, pwede kong basahin.
Sige po, sige po. Sure, sure.
Um, ano yan? Ayun. Okay. It's true that people may break our trust, but it reminds me that people are only human. We may set boundaries for as long as we need. But if we put our walls too high, how can we connect with humanity? Do we expect ourselves to be perfect and not break the trust of other people? If our boss gave us a task and we didn't finish it the way he or she trusted us to do it, our attention might be called upon. But usually, he might give us a chance to redo it, right? They wouldn't shut us off from our work. If we are given that kind of chance by other people, can we not do that for other people? Whenever some things don't go our way in our work, we always complain, right? Seldom do we realize that sometimes our work is made more toxic by the way we perceive things. If we can complain about how we are being treated, then we must probably think about how we are treating other people too. Are they also upset about how we treat them? Do we assess our actions if we are not being self-centered? Are we getting our own dose of medicine? Perhaps it becomes easier if we trust, even if people can break our trust. It is about giving our trust anyway. Giving our trust is not about people, it is about us. If they break it, it's about them and not about us. Thus, if we keep that in mind, we are taking our power into our work. Whenever people break our trust, we don't give them the power to hurt us if they break our trust, because if we have set in our because if we have set in our minds that their action that breaks the trust has nothing to do with us, but it is a reflection of themselves. So, what I am trying to tell lang po here is that we should take our power back. Trusting other people is not about them, it's about us. And breaking the trust by other people, it's not about us, but it's about them. So, ganun lamang po yung philosophical touch ko ng about trusting other people.
Wow, very helpful, Prof. Parang gusto na kitang tawagin Prof kasi marami dito sa comment section nag,
Uh,
na bumabate, no? Yan, may mga nagsasabi na former prof ko to. Congrats, ma'am. Wow, ano, ang daming nanonood sa atin ngayon. Ang dami niyo pong fans. Ayan, sana bumili kayo ng libro, ah. Ayan.
Thank you so much po. Thank you so much po.
Ayun. But I think it's a really great advice, Prof. Ada, para sa mga taong nawawalan ng tiwala sa sarili nila. We're not perfect as human beings. Parang kailangan natin tanggapin lang yun sa sarili natin. Bibigyan naman tayo ng chance. Okay. So,
yes,
I mean, yes. There will always be chances. So, ayan. Prof. Ada, I think, meron pa po ba kayong gustong i-share na excerpt from the book?
Merong mga chinek-checkan ako dito po. Try ko po.
Meron din, may nakita rin ako dito, no? Medyo controversial. Medyo controversial yung like how do you deal with gossips and all that. But I mean, you can read other excerpts din naman.
Okay, pwede ko pong ibasa yung objectives po ng libro ko?
Okay po, sige po.
Pwede ko pong ibasa yung objectives ng libro. Okay, this is actually this book is not to impress anyone, but this is to express myself by showcasing my personal experiences, to present relatable experiences where readers may get inspiration from, to provide discussion where readers may learn from and apply in their own unique experiences, and to immortalize the thoughts, feelings, and wisdom embedded in the book. Because I am a complex partial seizure patient, and I don't know, there is an impaired awareness. I might not know if there would be again another seizure or something. So that by the time that I would get lost again, I would have this book to hold on to and to get inspiration from again, and for me to get back to the track once again. So that's the purpose of my book po. And then, I have some excerpts po to read. Nasaan na ba yung mga excerpts dito? May mga chinek-checkan. Ayan, meron pa akong excerpt dito. I thought, this is from chapter 3. Ito po is hinighlightan ng isang reader ko, Pioneer. I had actually Pioneer readers, Princess and Leia Ravino. Okay, I thought giving all the goodness in me would make people deal with me the way I wanted them to. I was not giving room for mistakes. And when these mistakes appeared as I didn't expect them to, it gave me the thinking that I was not good enough at all. It crushed me down to my core. I was left in pieces. They were my escape, but they turned to be the people who I didn't expect them to be. This may not be necessarily about them, but this could be how I viewed things. So, negative thinker po talaga ako. And then, yun lang po. Or magbabasa pa po ako.
Ayun, okay na po. Ayan, parang nakuha na natin yung essence ng book. And, I think you're really a warrior, Prof. Ada, for writing this book and also for sharing your message to the world. So, ayan, sa mga hindi pa bumili, once again, okay, we're launching this book today. It's only 260 pesos. So, Prof. Ada, let's invite our watchers, the readers or the viewers right now to buy the book. Let's invite them. And also, where can we follow you? May social media ka ba? Ayan, kung gusto namin makarinig ng further updates from you.
Unahin ko na lang po yung yung sa social media. May AEDA, E space DA. You could follow me at Facebook account AEDA. And I would like to invite everyone who are watching, and thank you so much for watching, for bothering yourself to watch this book launch. I would like to invite you to buy my book and read my book for you to have a sort of experience, a vicarious experience of what I have experienced that could be relatable to your experience also. Because I believe that my experiences are unique, but I also believe that it could be relatable to what you are also experiencing, and you could get some wisdom from the things that I have learned into how you would personally deal with your own challenges in life din po. So yun lamang po.
Ayan, thank you so much, Prof. Ada. So once again, please get Miss Ada's book. So from rock bottom to becoming a warrior. Thank you so much din sa mga nanood ngayon. And yes, that's all. We'll have another author, upcoming author then at 4:30. So stay tuned. So thank you, Prof. Ada, and we'll chat soon.
Thank you.
Congratulations for your book. Thank you po. Ayan, so napanood natin si Prof. Ada. We've heard her insights from the book. Grabe, I would definitely recommend this book kasi nabasa ko rin to thoroughly. Yeah, nabasa namin to, yung mga editors namin. And then, I would definitely recommend this book for those who are, yun nga, in doubt with themselves or for those people na they are at their rock bottom. I think bilog ang mundo, kahit hindi mo pa na-experience yung mga bagay na yun, it would be very helpful for you to read it in advance para naman, ano, para naman prepared na tayo when that time comes. Okay, so anyway, we'll have another book that we're going to launch today entitled Inidoro. We'll have Gerald Luces. So we'll just take a short break, just a couple of minutes, and we'll be back. You have the card, right? Okay, bye. Alright, so we're back. Okay, so ayan, narinig nyo kanina, kung kanina pa kayo nanonood, kanina we had Prof. Ada, the author of From Rock Bottom to Becoming a Warrior. This time naman, we have a sort of a, um, well, Tagalog naman to this time. Tagalog yung ginamit sa kanyang manuscript. We have Gerald Luces. Okay, I'm just going to read some info about him before I get him up on stage. So sa mga nagtatanong, yes, may upuan sa likod ko at yes, nandito ako sa lapag. Hindi natin ginagamit yung upuan. Decoration lang yan. Ayan. So anyway, si Gerald Luces, okay, madalas daw siyang napagkakamala na si James Reid ay isang weirdong kwentista. Ipinanganak noong dekada 90 sa Pagbilao, Quezon Province, kung saan siya tahimik ngayong naninirahan kasama ang pamilya. So, di ba kanina si Prof. Ada is from Ilocos, from the northern side of the Philippines. Ngayon naman, dumako tayo sa Quezon. O, di ba? So, yan yung rich ng 8 letters, FYI. So, all over the Philippines na tayo. Ayan, ginabayan ng mga sulat ni Bob Ong, Ricky Lee, Eros Atalia, Lord de Vera, at Juan Bautista. Well, I've also been reading these authors as well while I was growing up. Pati na rin sa mga Facebook status ni na Joselito de los Reyes at Loalhati Bautista. Taong 2018, isiniksik ang sarili sa mundo ng pagsusulat at dito niya nahanap ang matagal na niyang hinahanap. Ano kaya yun? Na noon ay di niya mahanap dahil kung saan-saan siya naghanap. Ikaw, anong hinahanap mo? Iba pang info about sa kanya, huwag ka na maghanap. Wala naman siyang maipagmamalaki bukod sa gwapo niyang muka. Kailangan gwapo makita natin ngayon, ha? Gerald. So, kaya kung ako sa'yo, wag mo na siyang kilalanin pa. Pero kung mapilit ka talaga, maaring bumisita sa kanyang website, Kuwaniverse. As in, K-U Aniverse. Okay, so there you go. Teka. Asan ka na, Gerald? Pasok. Ayan. Hi, Gerald. Hi, Gerald. Pogi ba yan? Kasing pogi mo ba si James Reid? Teka, nakamute ka. Ayan, okay na. May hawig naman. Oo, hawig. Oo. Hi, Gerald. Kumusta?
Okay lang po. Ito, kagigising ko lang po.
Okay. Nakaistorbo ba kami?
Hindi naman po.
Okay. So, ayan. Isa-share ko lang book kasi it's really an interesting book. Teka lang. Yan. Teka, I'm not sure kung nakita nyo na. Ito siya, Inidoro. Ito talaga yung title niya no, sa lahat ng pwedeng i-title at yung napili mo. Inidoro. So, it's only 390 pesos. Medyo makapal siya. And it's about, ano ba, tungkol saan ba tong Inidoro? I think I'll let you, the floor is yours. Please explain to us.
Kung sa type po ang pag-uusapan, masasabi ko po siyang self-help book kahit papaano. Kahit papaano, ano. Pero yung sa ano po niya, genre or sa approach, comedy po siya. So, di ko alam eh. Pag nagsusulat po ako, di ko talaga mapigilan na hindi mangulit. Kaya siguro ganun din ang kinalabasan. At ewan ko, ganun po eh. Siguro yung sa mechanism parang defense mechanism po yung aking ko na mismo pagka may mga gusto akong sabihin tapos medyo hindi ako komportable, naidadaan ko sa biro. Kaya ganyan po yung ano, naging product yung nung approach ng libro, comedy. Pero self-help book medyo ironic.
Oo, so ano ka, joker, ganon?
Hindi po.
Okay, so okay, gets namin. The genre is written in comedy style. Tapos, pero at the same time, gusto ko rin sabihin sa mga nanonood sa atin ngayon, it's also under Goodreads, Goodstreet, which is yung non-fiction book catalog ng 8 letters. So, alam ko sinabi mo na hindi ito tungkol sa'yo, but like, you've written a lot of personal essays inside this collection na parang patungkol sa iba't iba eh. 'Di ba? Parang para to sa mga batang 90s kasi bali yun yung yung tema, no? Sabi dito tungkol sa salawal, pamalo, lambanog, ipis, kuryente, ayan, brick game. So like, okay, eto yung tungkol dito, yung yung mga essays na nakapaloob dito. Ano ba to? Experience mo ba to, Gerald?
Opo. Actually yung mga ano po diyan, mga laman niyan, sa banyo ko lang naisip. Hindi ko alam, kaya siguro sa Inidoro ang title. Pero totoo po yun, parang ay yung ano lang po kung bakit ko pala sinulat, okey lang po bang i-share ko?
Oo, sure, oo.
Kasi dati po nung bata pa ako lagi sinasabi nung airpods ko, maiksi lang daw po ang lifespan ng mga luces. So, medyo kinabahan ako baka at the age of 30 umexit na ako sa earth. So, ang ginawa ko po nun, tutal may anak na po ako, baka dumating ngayong araw na yun, 'wag naman sana, bas tanungin niya yung kanyang magtanong siya ta's hindi ko yun ang kinakatakot ko, eh, baka hindi ko masagot yung mga tanong niya, babae, paano ko yung ano ko, eh, "Ba't, hindi pala ako straight, okey lang ba sa'yo?" Gano'n, gano'n. So, dun sa librong 'to, sinulat ko lahat ng mga posibleng itanong ng mga young adult, yun, so yun po, sinulat ko lang, parang sinagot ko lang yung mga madalas tanungin ng mga young
Mm.
adult, mga nasa midlife crisis na adult, gano'n po.
Mm. Wow, despite pala na medyo komedya yung labas ng book na 'to, parang pang MMK pala 'to kasi like, okay, I get the point na ito yung mga gusto mong sabihin sa anak mo. Bakit ilang taon na ba yung anak mo ngayon?
Ngayon po, 5 na po.
5, oo, hindi pa siya
Oo,
magtatanong sa mga
hindi po.
bagay na yan, later pa siya. But,
Oo.
like, okay, sorry na-curious ako. What made you think na short lang yung niyo, lifespan ng mga luces? May ano ba? Yun ba yung
Ano,
parang
um, baka po na-prank lang ako ng tatay ko kasi buhay pa po siya hanggang ngayon.
grabe, okay. Knock on wood,
Pero
knock on wood.
pero masaya akong buhay yung tatay ko, baka nanonood yun magalit sa'kin. Pero yun nga
Oo.
po, yung tatay po kasi niya tsaka yung lolo niya parang maaga pong na ano, umexit.
Mm.
So, ayun, parang lagi niyang iniisip na gano'n, pero ngayon magpi-50 na siya, buhay pa rin. Sana gano'n
Nice.
din ako. Yun po, parang ano lang, pero napaganda na rin po kasi
Mm.
habang bata pa nakapagsulat na ako ng libro. Kaso yun nga po, may mga pagkakataon na nababago yung thoughts, pero okey lang. Hanggang ngayon po
Mm.
may natututunan pa rin ako 'pag binabasa ko yung Inidoro na yan, eh.
Oh, talaga? Wow, okay. So,
Oo.
kahit ikaw, natututo ka rin sa mga pinagsusulat mo sa buhay.
Yun
So,
nga po, eh, ang weird.
oo. So, parang kanina may nakita ko dito na introduction forward na sinulat ni Mentor R.D. Roberto. Ito yung asawa ni para introduce siya 'no, ito yung asawa ni Miriam Kiambao, 'di ba? Celeb.
Opo.
Oo. Okay, paano paano ka napunta dun sa angle na yun? Paano ka niya nakilala?
Ayun, so
Chika
nung
naman.
2019 po yata, yung 2019 nagkaroon po yung
Mm.
ABS-CBN books ng parang mentorship program, Project Forward mentorship program po. So ang mga magiging mentor dun si Charo Santos, Ricky Lee, si Sir R.D. Roberto, tsaka sino nga isa, nakalimutan ko yung Wattpad writer po siya, eh, si
Hmm.
Maki Wonder, yun si Maki Wonder po. So,
Mm.
nung pinasa ko po itong Inidoro, so sobrang raw pa po niya, no, hindi pa siya na-touch ng kahit sinong editor. As in
Mm.
parang sinulat ko lang sa Facebook, parang gano'n. Tapos nung pinasa ko po, natuwa po yung mga ano din po, mga editor dun sa ABS-CBN books. Ta's
Mm.
hindi ko po alam, eh, ang weird nga po kasi dito sa libro ko may nagsulat ako tungkol sa ispiritwal na medyo unpopular opinion siya, pero hindi naman unpopular opinion, kumbaga'y what do you call this, parang hindi siya hindi siya tipikal na lang, sabihin natin hindi tipikal na pananaw sa divine or something ang gano'n. Pero si Sir RD, isa siyang Christian na sobrang religious niya, tapos napili niya yung libro ko. Ang weird, kaya ang astig lang, tapos yun, napili niya po ako kasi sabi daw po niya na
Mm.
nakakatawa daw po yung libro, eh. Tapos, yun nga po, although hindi daw po siya nagsasang-ayon sa mga sinasabi ko, pero nakita daw po niya yung authenticity nung libro na parang sinulat po ng ano, eh, walang takot siguro gano'n. Kasi yung nagsulat po niya na yan, eh, kumbaga, hindi po ako yun, hindi,
Mm.
lola. Parang yung J-Rod na 2018 na sobrang wasak na wasak, kaya gano'n po siguro.
Pero ngayon hindi ka nawasak.
Oh, I'm healed, 'di, lola. Okey
You're
lang po ako ngayon.
healed. Okay, so ayan, nakikita nyo ngayon yung some of the pages sa libro ni Gerald. May mga illustrations ka dito. Ikaw ba nag-illustrate na to? Pati nung front cover.
Opo.
Oo.
Bale
Wow,
yung
artist ka.
sakto lang. Hindi ko sabihin ngayon, pero marunong naman po ako mag-drawing tsaka mag-animation po, konti. Wala po
So,
kasi
yun
akong
ba yung
masyadong
full-time mo?
hindi po dati, nung opo, nagka-resign ko
Mm.
lang po, kasi parang hindi na patas dun sa basta, dun sa dati ko pong work medyo hindi na patas. So, nag-exit na po ako. Ngayon po ay ako yung
Mm.
full-time house band na. So, yun.
Ooh. Gusto ko yan. Okay. So, ayan, nakikita nyo ngayon, yung ibang, like, some of the pages, ito, ang title is Ang Paglitaw. Ay, nakakatuwa naman yung mga titles nito, nitong mga to. So, lahat to, naisip mo habang nasa banyo ka.
Opo, yun nga ang weird nga po,
Confirm ko lang.
Siguro dahil nga po 'di ba 'pag naliligo tayo malamig yung pakiramdam, relax. Kaya siguro
Mm.
gano'n po yung ano. Pero kung
Um,
ano, ga nasa banyo nga
mm.
po, alam mo yan, karamihan.
Pero hindi ka naman nagtatagal doon dahil, doon, andun yung trono mo, doon ka nag-iisip, napapaisip, kasi syempre
Actually
kailangan bantayan mo yung anak mo.
hindi, actually 'pag nung
Mm.
'pag ano naman po, 'pag naliligo ako kalimitan ta's yun matagal nga po,
Mm.
Kasi minsan
Mm.
baka makalimutan ko, so pagkalabas ko sulat po agad ng mga outline bago ko siya
Mm.
ilapad.
Oo, kasi doon walang nag-iistorbo sa'yo.
May
Okay.
gano'n, may gano'n po.
Okay. So ayan, I think this is the best time to let people know ulit sa mga kakapasok pa lang dito sa ating stream na ang Inidoro by Gerald Luces is only 390 pesos. May mga illustrations yan sa loob. So I would say it's very worth it. No, nakakatuwa din yung mga essays na nandito sa loob. So, teka, sino aside sa anak mo, yung mga dapat magbasa nitong Inidoro?
So ang target audience ko po diyan is mga specific, kasi ang adult po talaga o kaya mga adult na ayun pinoproblema ang kanilang
Mm.
buhay, mga nasa midlife crisis nga po kung tawagin ano. So yun po
Mm.
is naniniwala po ako na siguro makakatulong yun sa kanila 'pag nabasa nila yan. Although
Mm.
mukhang hindi lang disente yung pamagat, pero don't judge the book by its cover nga po, so yun.
By its
Subukan niyo
title.
lang at may title.
Oo.
So subukan niyo lang.
Mm. So may excerpts ka ba ngayon na puwede nating pakinggan, para naman
Ah,
mabigyan natin ng mabigyan natin ng hustisya 'tong libro mo, 'no? Para malaman nila, okay, ano ba, kasi siyempre 'pag nasa bookstore ka puwede mo namang basahin yung first few pages, pero eto dito sa live stream natin baka mas maganda na mapakinggan nila, siguro like kahit one page of the book, ganyan.
ay siguro yung isa na lang po, may chapter dito sa libro na ang
Mm.
pamagat ay mga alamats,
Mm.
al-amats. So yun na yung mga tawag dun, ang di ko malimutan din yung ang alamat ng mukha lang manyak,
Hmm.
Miss Maganda, alamat ng mukha lang manyak at si Miss Ganda, yun na lang siguro. Nakalimutan ko yung pamagat pero ganun. Wala akong copy ngayon ng physical pa yung book, So pero tanda ko naman siya. Ang nakalagay dun, March 29, March hindi pa nagaganap yung krisis, papasok ako sa planeta kung saan ako nagtatrabaho, Mercury drug yun. Um, Sakay ako sa jeep habang nagbabasa ng libro tapos biglang may sumakay sa tabi ko. Tapos medyo maganda siya, aminin ko. Pero mas maganda pa rin yung misis ko ng mga 3 guhit. Um, Pasimple ako napatingin sa legs niya, "Wag kayong mag-alala, mali siya." Tapos anyway nakaupo ako dun sa may malapit sa pinto ta's siya sa may pinto katabi niya yung pinto. So napatingin ako sa legs niya, ta's siya naman tumingin siya sa'kin nagalit, sabi niya, "Ano daw tinitingin-tingin ko?" Sabi ko, Wala, wala." Kaso kinulit niya ako. Tapos, sabi ko na lang, "Akala ko kasi pilay ka, kasi nakaupo ka diyan sa may reserved seat for PWD kasi yan, eh." Tapos yun, simula nun di na ako pinansin ni Miss Asamera, Miss Ganda, lalo na nakikisuyo na ako ng bayad. So ayun,
Oo. Ayan, ayan. Ang lesson do'n ay may lesson ba do'n?
"Wag kang uupo sa reserved seat for PWD lalo kung hindi ka naman pilay." Nilako lang, "Puwede bang umupo, wag ka lang ano." Pero mas maganda reserve nga natin, eh, 'di naman nasasabi natin
Mm.
lagi. Siya lang po. Hindi ko alam kung
Okay.
yung napili kong ano, eh.
Nagets naman natin. Nagets niyo ba? Nagets niyo ba? Mag-comment kayo. Ayan. So,
Pero
ito.
sasabihin ko sige.
Sige, go ahead, go
Kumbaga
ahead.
yun po yung mga ano lang, mga level kung ile-level ko mga level 1 pa lang yun. So, kung gusto niyo talaga mas mabasa, mas mabangis dun, bili kayo ng libro. Yun ang pinakamabisa.
Ayun. Ano ba? Ito na ba yung gagawin mong full-time or magseseryoso ka ba ngayon sa writing? Kasi sabi mo, ngayon house husband ka, di ba? Like, do you see yourself na ito yung gusto mong gawing career in the future? Pagiging writer?
Actually ngayon po may ginagawang project in 2023, graphic novel po siya. So, medyo lumabas po ako sa aking comfort zone na comedy ano, may ginawa po akong whodunit ang genre. So, murder mystery siya. Sa ngayon tinatrabaho ko pa siya, hindi ko pa po alam kung anong plano, pero 'pag natapos siguro.
Ikaw din lang
Pero yung
nagsulat nun or ikaw lang yung
ako po
artist? Ikaw
nagsulat tsaka
din.
po ako din po ako po yung nagdo-drawing ngayon. Tapos yung
Oo.
Inidoro baka gawan ko siya ng part 2 siguro after 10 years na gano'n.
Wow, ang
Bata pa
tagal.
ako.
Oo. So, teka, so ngayon hindi ka tumatanggap ng mga, ng mga, eto, illustration jobs, ganyan?
Minsan po tumatanggap naman po 'pag may nagpapagawa, gano'n.
Okay, now we
Mga ano
know.
po, mga poster po, minsan may nagpapagawa po ng logo
Mm.
sa podcast, gano'n, tsaka mga poster sa
Mm.
mga shows, gano'n, puwede po.
Ayan, pwede. So, ayan, magandang advertisement din yun. Kasi actually, naghahanap din kami ng, like, yun nga, artist na pwedeng gumawa ng mga comics ng, like,
Hmm,
for example, yung sinabi mong whodunit,
hmm.
um, meron din kaming, like, one whodunit books. So, anyway, balik tayo sa libro mo. Eto, nakikita nyo ngayon, ito, illustration. Anong kwento nito? Yan. So, okay, sumakit yung tiyan, pumunta sa comfort room. Ano 'to, na-experience mo ba 'to?
Hindi naman po, parang gawa lang po ako ng yung mga chapter po kasi
Mm.
niya parang 'di kasunod-sunod po ang paglitaw, ano kasunod nun,
Mm.
problemado, ta's ang the end ay ano yun, ang pagtatapos tsaka ang paglubog. Kaya
Mm.
kumbaga ginawa ko lang po siya ng illustration na kada ano, may inaabangan parang ano po siya, dalawang part, eh. Isang illustration na aabangan mo at isa
Mm.
dun sa mga essay na laman nung bawat ano, chapter po.
Ayun, okay. So, parang nakikita ko nga dito sa mga title, parang puro related sa sa pagbabanyo. Teka, ano ba, dapat ba hindi namin 'to basahin kapag kakain kami or ano?
Ay hindi po, yan naman ay wala naman po siyang kumbaga hindi naman po siya gano'ng
Mm.
nakakadiring basahin, walang lamang gano'n. Hindi tungkol sa
Mm.
mga ito yung tungkol sa mga tao,
Mm.
okey?
Okay.
Wala naman gano'n. So, paano ba? Puwedeng basahin po kahit kumakain kasi
Mm.
ano naman siya, eh, wag ingat lang kasi baka masamid kayo 'pag natawa kayo gano'n, yun lang po.
Oo. Okay, okay, that's good to know. So, Gerald, okay, eto pa, um, yung susunod mo na libro, probably 10 years from now, yung sequel ng Inidoro, okay, may ginagawa ka ngayon na na whodunit novel, okay. So, ikaw ba, like kanina sinabi mo, or nasa intro ko actually, yung mga nababasa mo mga libro. So, would you say like these are the people who influenced you in writing a book or who inspired you to write a book?
Opo, lalo na po si Sir
Mm.
Bob Ong. Parang nung 2018 nga
Mm.
po is yun nga po nasa lowest point ako sa masabi kong lowest point ewan ko lang kung baka may ilo-lowest pa yun 'pag pero sana wala na. Pero nung time nga po
Mm.
2018 nasa lowest point ako ng buhay ko tapos nagsulat ako nun kasi parang ang sarap na nung nabasa ko po pala muna yung libro ni Sir Bob Ong lalo yung nakabasa na ako, sorry
Mm.
pero
Mm.
hindi talaga ako bookworm, parang may nagpahiram
Mm.
lang sa'kin yun tapos nabasa ko siya. Sabi na sige, putik hindi lang pala ako yung nag-iisang loser sa mundo, parang gano'n.
Oo.
Meron pa pala ta's ay ito pa sa sarbabong pa na ang angas nito tapos dumaan pala ito sa gan'tong kalowes na sa buhay niya.
Mm.
Sa isip ko, baka part lang talaga 'to ta's ginawa ko po, yun nagsulat din po ako nung ginamit ko pong tawag dito, outlet yung pagsusulat tapos ay malaking tulong din po siya kasi parang kada maisulat ko yung gusto kong sabihin feeling ko, eh, ano, eh, sa mga
Mm.
naiikot sa kamay ko lahat ng mga kumbaga'y sa mga sinulat ko umiikot yung mundo, may gano'ng feeling, eh, ewan ko, eh.
Mm.
Sa kung writer ka feeling ko mage-gets mo yun, pero ewan basta
Oo,
gano'n.
oo. Oo, yeah, that's so true. Yeah, nabasa ko rin yung libro ni Babong, and ayun nga, I think yun yung common theme ng book launch natin today, no? Kasi kanina yung nilaunch naming libro is like From Rock Bottom. So, ano rin siya, personal essays, and then may mga advice, non-fiction books, self-help. And I think ito rin Inidoro, although medyo may pagka-comedy yung title niya, I think it really um, it can really help people out kasi nga pag nalaman mo na pinagdadaanan din pala ng tao yung yun nga pagkakalugmok or whatsoever, parang malalaman mo na okay, o mafe-feel mo na hindi ka pala nag-iisa.
Mm.
Ayun. So, Gerald, so ngayon I think maybe this is your chance para ma-invite natin yung mga nanonood sa atin ngayon. Number one, saan kanila mahahanap, saan kanila dapat i-follow, at ayun, and also invite people to read your book or buy your book.
So yun sa gusto
Mm.
mag-follow, may Facebook page ako, Waniverse. So follow niyo lang, nagpo-post ako dun ng mga comics, minsan mga reels na shorts, mga time-lapse ng drawing, minsan naman ay yun nga comics na nakakatawa. Para sa'kin, ewan ko sa inyo, pero I would say
Mhm.
nakakatawa. Tapos ay minsan ay mga animation, gumagawa rin ako ng animation. May nag-trend na video, ginagawa ko siya minsan ng animation 'pag sinisipag kasi sobrang tagal talaga niyang gawin, eh. Tapos meron ako YouTube, Kwaniverse din, tsaka TikTok, Kwaniverse din. Tapos yung Inidoro mabibili niyo siya sa website ng 8letters.com,
Mhm.
yan. Tapos meron din sa Shopee. So, kung gusto niyong malaman yung link, punta lang kayo sa page ng 8letters, nandun makikita dun. O kaya sa page ko sa Kwaniverse may naka-pin din ako dun post, puwede niyo siyang ispatan. So yun,
Mhm.
for 390, imagine puwede niyo na mabasa lifetime, tapos kung puwede niyo pabasa sa mga kasama niyo sa bahay, gano'n. Kaya
Mhm.
walang hindi siya masasayang talaga. Puwede niyo rin palang iregalo kung may kilala kayong mga downers na friends diyan.
Yun. Ayan, gusto ko lang i-share dito kasi nakakatuwa yung website na meron ka. Ayan, Kuaniverse. Yan, as in Kuaniverse. Yan, dyan yung makikita yung mga books, podcast. May podcast ka rin. Wow.
Nung po dati
Okay.
kasi wala na po akong
Oo.
time, 'di ko na nasundan, eh.
Oo. Ayan, ayan. So, ayan, makikita niya, nawala na. But there you go. I hope no na meron tayong natutunan today with Gerald. Gerald, para like kanino mo dinededicate itong libro na to?
Sinulat ko talaga
Mm.
siya, um, kung yung personal lang talaga sinulat ko siya para kay Janaya
Mm.
or sa magiging kapatid niya kung magkakaroon pa man.
Hey.
Pero masasabi ko siya na para sa atin 'tong lahat, eh, lalo na sa mga young adults nga, sa mga alam mo yun,
Mm.
papunta pa lang sa boboto pa lang o kaya magiging mag-aasikaso pa lang ng mga ID sa trabaho, mga gano'n. O kaya nandun ka sa point na sa mga ka-age ko 25 na, "Putik anong gagawin ko sa buhay ko?" Mga gano'ng tanong puwedeng masagot ng librong 'to. So kung ako sa inyo, score na kayo ng librong 'to, bili na kayo sa 8letters o kaya sa Shopee. Sana po, salamat po, Miss Cindy. At total wala si Miss Cindy, gusto ko palang pasalamatan Sir Babong, Sir Babong, sulitin
Nakamute
ko na.
pala ako. O
Sige.
sige, go ahead, go ahead.
Sir Babong, salamat po pala kasi dati po nung time na ayun, ayoko na magsulat, sabi mo sa akin, nag-chat ako sa'yo tapos putik nag-reply ka, himala, hindi ko alam kung pero alam ko legit page mo yun, ay yung account mo pala mismo yun. Sabi mo sa akin, ano yun, kung talagang mahal mo ang pagsusulat, 'wag kang matatakot na isugal ang oras, pagod at pera na ilalaon mo. So, dahil po sa sa isang message na yun na 3 beses mo sinend, ito na po, na-publish ko na po yung libro, parating na po yung copy. So, salamat po, sir. So, yun lang, tsaka yung mga bumili, salamat. Kilala niyo na kung
Ayan.
sino kayo.
Sure ka. Si Babong yon.
Opo.
Sure ka. Okay, ayun. But yeah, thank you sa mga writers din na mga nag-inspire sa atin. Yung kanina mga nabanggit during the intro. I think like they really help the future generation a lot.
para makapagsulat pa. Dahil naku, makikita nyo, napakaraming libro na 8 letters. Like at the moment, we have 300 plus. And then we're going to launch some more this upcoming 8 letters Lit Fest. Okay, that is the weekend of 14, 15, 16 April. Okay, yon, konting advertisement lang. So, thank you so much, Gerald. Ayan. And pasensya na,
Salamat
wala
po.
ako ng sandali. But there you have it. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys
Salamat.
have a great weekend. Ikaw din, Gerald. At kita-kits. Kita-kits.
Safe,
Kayo.
safe. Salamat
Okay,
po,
so
Miss Cindy.
bye. Salamat.